Ooh, alright, part 2 of Bart here, when he's hanging out with Chris. If, you didn't check out part 1 for some weird reason, and you don't know why I'm talking about Bart, it's because Joshua Cologne, the only other person I've ever known of, that had the last name Cologne, was the, professional MLB pitcher Bartolo Cologne. My brother's huge into sports, and I used to hear about Bartolo all the time. So now when I hear Joshua Cologne, my brain just wants to go and say Bartolo. So I said I'm just going to call him Bartolo, I'm not calling him Joshua. But to try to segregate him from Bartolo's name, because, poor Bartolo doesn't need to be associated with a pedo, I'm just going to call him Bart now. So anyhow, let's get it. I rewound this a tiny bit from where we left off at part 1. It's back, he's back in the bathroom, gonna be looking for that light switch, and, his date just evolved into a studling man.
I thought, is there a light switch in here? Oh, it's behind here, is that it?
Come on out, Joshua.
Chris really should have said something. Like, it would have been... Obviously, it's startling when he looks up and sees a guy standing there instead of the girl. But I almost feel like it would have been even funnier if he heard Chris before even seeing him. Is there a light switch? Yeah, it's just right behind that picture. What the hell? Damn, baby, you sound like that now? Like, I don't know. I feel like it would have just been a little funnier, a little more startling. Because this is just a visual. He looks up, oh shit, there's a guy. You know what I mean? You can almost control your jumpiness. I feel like he actually might have jumped if he heard that it was a guy.
Oh, you have a seat right over there, please.
Oh, damn, baby, you want a hug?
Keep your hands right there. Sit.
Oh, look at Josh's sexy bod. Oh, look at that belly.
I know who you are.
You know who I am.
Yes.
Who am I?
I see this on a show.
You're some guy that I'm hoping I can fuck soon since I don't have that hot bitch here.
What show?
It's the show.
Oh yeah, his alarm starts going off because his keys were in his pocket, and when he sat down, he activated the... he hit the alarm. I don't know where he put his keys, though. How did they go off because he sat down? They put them in his butt pocket? Who puts their keys in their butt pocket? I mean, I don't see how else the alarm would go off. I put my regular keys in my pocket, my front pockets all the time. I've never had my alarms just start going off.
About men meeting young girls.
Men meeting young girls. Do you have keys in your pocket?
Yes.
Will you take them out, please?
He's like, hey, asshole, you dumb fuck. You don't hear your car going off? You got your fucking keys in there, retard? You want to turn your car alarm off? I ain't trying to hear that shit all night while I'm talking to your stupid ass. Oh, yeah, Yeah, and then what?
Turns off the alarm.
Oh, just press.
Like, why did Chris even have to do that? Chris is weird. He's always trying to be in control of everything all the time. Yo, give me your keys, fuckhead. Shit, how do you do this? Can you do it? Like, bro, it's not that hard. I mean, you don't know how to use keys? It's the same on every car. You just kind of like unlock the door, lock the door, fuck around with the lock and unlock. Eventually it'll stop.
So you've seen my shows before?
Yeah.
Look at that brown jacket with the brown
Oh,
striped shirt. Oof!
It's been a while.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Well, guess what?
Look at that shiny head on Bartolo. Let's back up a little bit. Let's re-get that shine. Come on, zoom
So
in.
you've seen my shows
No, not the
before.
sexy clothes.
Yeah.
How often?
It's been a while.
Ooh, look at that shine. Damn, boy. Damn, boy. What's up with that high-looking forehead, too? Damn. Never realized that before. Look at his glasses. They end like... It's like, proportionally, it's like right in the middle of his face. He's got like a minion head or something. The hell? Never noticed that before. Look at that shine, though. You need a McDonald's napkin. McDonald's brown napkins work perfectly at absorbing all that nonsense.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
Well, guess what? We're starting up again.
Okay.
And you are among our first guests.
Actually, he says among our first cases. I don't really know what context he meant that in. Like, does he mean that literally first? Like, I don't know if Bartolo was one of the first guys that they caught or not. Or, I don't even know if the order that they released the episodes in was the order that they caught the guys even. But, yeah, so does he mean, like, one of the first, like, they were planning to do more seasons of this, and it just never happened, unfortunately? Why didn't any more of these happen? Did he just not have the funding? If I recall correctly, he had like a Kickstarter before this Hanson vs. Predator series came off. So did they just run out of funding after one season, or whatever you want to call this, one sting? But yeah, but then too, though, was Bartolo one of the first guys he caught, or was it a mid guy, or... I don't know. Man, look at all these camera angles they got. This is almost like what we have on the show, actually. They just kind of like zoom in on each one of those. You got Chris, you got Bartolo, you got the door, you got the pan out of the kitchen, you got the car, you got the outside of the door, they got the walk up over there on the top right. That's all the views that we get spliced into the show when needed.
What's your name?
Joshua.
Joshua.
Bartolo.
Cologne.
Cologne. And how old are you?
You know, cologne's pretty fitting too because my colon is jam-packed. Do you mind if I go back in there and take a shit? No, motherfucker. I don't want to smell your shit. Just like I really don't want to hear your shit. But this is kind of my whole shtick, is interviewing you fuckheads. That's a terrible Chris impression, but you get the idea.
32.
You know what I was thinking? Hold on. I'd rather talk about it on this dickhead.
Jenna Claire.
I was on
So you know what I was thinking? Sometimes, like, guys are, like, clean-shaven like this. And, whatever, to each their own. I, personally, have always had a neatly kempt beard and mustache for, like, as long as I've been able to. I had a job that I couldn't have the beard. But, as soon as I didn't work there anymore, I've always had one. But the thing is I feel like most times guys actually look better with a little bit of something, even if it's just kind of like 5 o'clock shadow peach fuzz type stuff. Like a perfect example, I don't know if you watch the show, but in Practical Jokers, in their beginning seasons, these guys all shaved, and then towards the later seasons, both Sal and Q kind of gave up on that, and they let their facial hair grow in. And they just look so much cooler and better with the facial hair. So I'm just thinking, I mean, we don't have any frame of reference, but maybe this dickhole could look a little cooler if he had a little facial hair going. Even, like I said, if it's just like a 5 o'clock shadow. It doesn't even have to be a beard, just, you know, a little stubbly.
Yeah.
Called Link.
And why did you think it was appropriate to talk to a girl who said she was 12 years old?
Because, I mean, like, what the fuck's wrong with that? She's got a pussy, right? My dick will still get in there.
I don't know why.
12?
I know. It was wrong.
What did you bring with you tonight?
Oh, don't worry, I didn't bring shit for her. That's all my stuff.
Huh?
What did you bring with you tonight?
Clothes.
Oh, you perfectly heard him interrogating you about trying to fuck a 12-year-old, but you didn't hear him ask a basic question about what did you bring? That's some weird selective hearing. Oh, the questions that are very damning for me, I can hear that. But when you ask me what did I bring for myself, I have, huh? It had nothing to do with an underage kid. I couldn't understand. Could you say that one more time?
Clothes. Why would you need a change of clothes?
Because I was going to stay over.
Stay over.
That's surprising. I didn't remember that he was going to stay over. This little dickhead, you know, he comes with a full colon. He brings a meal for himself only. I guess that's the only two things I can say. He didn't bring anything for her in general, not even a drink or a snack. I figured he'd be someone who would show up, eat, take a shit, fuck her, and dip. I didn't know he was actually going to at least spend the night with her. I guess it's probably not so much for her, though. It would still be for himself. The point of him staying the night would be so that if he gets horny, he can fuck her again, probably. I mean, he is a piece of shit, so... with a really shiny head. Damn, boy! You wipe some of that off on a pan, you can start cooking some bacon. Damn!
With a 12-year-old girl.
Look at Chris's nice dry head. You're all wet.
This girl?
I mean, Chris probably has makeup on, though.
What do you mean you don't know?
Guess, have sex.
Have sex?
Yeah.
Now, you had quite the chat with this girl. It's too bad you aren't old enough. I would marry you.
Whoa!
You would marry
Another guy in this thing talking about marriage? Damn! We had, obviously, Mr. Jeffrey. He wanted to have the marriage, and he apparently had a document written up and everything. And now this motherfucker is talking about marriage? I don't know. That's definitely just a tactic on his part, though. He's not somebody that wants to settle down. He wants to just fool around with as many kids as he can. Come on. Think about it. He wants to be with kids. Like, he's not going to marry her. Once she turns 18, she's way too old for him. Like, that was just a grooming tactic so then he could try to get with her. That's all that was. You know, that clipboard right there that Chris has, it's kind of goofy because that's the same type of clipboard that McDonald's uses for their schedules and stuff. When I was in my college days, I worked there as a manager, and that's the same exact clipboard that we had.
12-year-old girl.
If she was old enough.
If she was old enough. But why would you even...
Wait, what? What kind of answer is that? Chris said you would marry a 12-year-old girl or something if she was old enough. Bitch. You know she's 12. What? If she was old enough? You're saying it like you didn't know what her age was. Oh, I didn't know she was 12. Motherfucker, you know she's 12. What kind of answer? What? That's not even an answer. That you're just making yourself even more retarded than you already are. Chris, I'm sorry. This is a terrible pose for you. You look so goofy.
Say that to a 12-year-old.
Yeah.
Do you have any nieces and nephews, younger cousins?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, what if a guy was hitting on them like this?
Yeah, I wouldn't like it.
You wouldn't like it. So
Yeah, I wouldn't like it because that just means there's less on the market for me. I'd have to fuck up my own family just so then I can keep my younger family to myself.
explain to me what was going on in your mind that made you think it was okay to come here.
Chris, what you got going on there? What you got going on there, boy? I didn't stop it in time. Let's back up a little bit.
On them like this.
Yeah, I wouldn't like it.
Yeah, we already heard this. He can't fuck his family.
So explain to me what was going on.
Ooh, yeah, keep that neck up. Boy, first off, he's got some big veins showing. Damn, boy. What's up with that vein? That usually happens when you're, like, yelling or talking aggressively. You're talking very casual. Why is that vein hanging out so much? That's pretty gross. But if you look at the top of where the vein starts, right near his chin, right over to the right of it, connected to the vein, there's a red circle. What is that, boy? You got a hickey? I'm pretty sure you're having troubles with your wife at this time, but it was because you're having an affair with another woman. So, you know, a new romance is always a little bit funner. Is that a hickey, boy? You got a hickey while you're interrogating these pedos?
On in your mind that made you think it was okay to come here and do the very same thing?
I don't want to say anymore.
Well, you pretty much were.
I don't want to say anything more, and then you got another 12 minutes of this video. So much for not saying anything more, dumbass.
You said it. You asked for her address.
Well, duh, how the fuck else will I get here?
You up somewhere and we'll have sex if you want. Oh. I'll go slow.
Excuse me, sir, can you not read that? You're making me hard. His hands look kind of gross. Ugh, what the hell's that? Look at it. Ugh! Jeez, it just adds to the list of him being a piece of shit. Look at his thumb over there. That nail is like black. What was he doing? Playing in the dirt before he came over? So he comes over having to take a huge shit, comes over with food for himself and nothing for her at all. Not food, not snacks, not a movie, nothing. And he's filthy as hell? Damn, boy. Maybe your face is all shiny, not because you just have an oil issue, but maybe it's just because you've been sweating all day and you're fucking gross. Maybe that's what that's about. And then, like, you look like you got a wart on your thumb right above it, too. Right above the dirt part in the nail. I mean, you can't really help a wart, but still. Ugh. Why do your hands look so weird? The hell? Ugh.
And yes, it will
Why'd
hurt
the cameraman zoom in on
because
those?
This is all you, right?
Yeah.
You tell her to masturbate. In preparation.
Bro, the fuck? I mean, first off, you shouldn't be trying to fuck a kid, but you definitely shouldn't be telling them to do that. They shouldn't know what that is. They shouldn't know what that is until they're like freaking 16. Never mind trying to teach a 12-year-old that, hey, you should try this on yourself, bitch.
For your big night of sex with a virgin.
Yeah, exactly. See, big night of sex. That's why the bitch wants to sleep over. It wasn't because he was going to be courteous to her and at least give her the night together. No, he's just like, well, I'm going to tear this bitch up as much as I can and then dip as soon as I can in the morning. Fucking asshole. Those weird headphone things. I never understood those headphones. I never had any, but I never understood them. Why would they pop them? They're weird. They just hang on your neck. Isn't it that the headphones tuck into that, though, and then you just pull the buds out and put it in your ear? It's like old-fashioned, early to mid-2000s, like Bluetooth technology. Isn't that what that is? I don't know. Ooh, you see that? Watch this.
You tell her to masturbate. In preparation for your big night of sex with a virgin.
Damn, I went too far back. Boom, right there. Look at that. She grabs those keys, kind of turns in, getting boy excited over, oh shit, I'm still gonna get a kiss? Fuck yeah. No, you're not, bitch. She's stealing your car. Thanks for the new ride, asshole. You're not gonna need this where you're going.
Did you bring condoms?
Yes.
Where are they?
Oh! He actually brought condoms. He wasn't trying to get a 12-year-old pregnant, too, on top of it all.
What else is in
Yeah,
there?
he probably shoots blanks.
Clothes and toothbrush, stuff like that.
That's it.
That's it. That's all you're gonna find.
Yeah, well, we'll finally make out and make love. I was thinking of staying over and leaving the next morning.
Who says we'll finally make out? That's like a teenage thing, preteen. Hey, babe, want to make out? If you say that as an adult, then it's just like you're goofing around. Hey, babe, want to make out? Like, you don't ever say that serious. This fucker's saying that seriously. Hey, we can finally make out and make love. Bro, first off, it ain't making love. Making love is when you're with someone for a while. That's when it's making love. At this stage, you're just fucking. That's all it is. Dick and pussy. Or ass, or whatever. It ain't no love making. What are you talking about? You don't love her? You don't care about her? You're trying to just blow a few loads and then dip.
So when I come over, we'll go to your room and you'll take off all your clothes, since I'm the boss. Why did you have her call you
The
Poppy?
boss? This fucker's the boss? Oh yeah, he's Poppy too. I forgot about that. I ain't calling you Poppy. You're Bart, bitch. That's way more fitting. I mean, I'll call her Boss Bart. That sounds even funnier.
What is Poppy?
It's Latin of saying.
Nickname?
Yeah.
You wanted her to call you the boss. And then you say, I just hope your mom doesn't find out about me because I could get in serious trouble, you know, right? I could go to jail.
I don't know what to say.
I know love knows no age, but most people don't think the same.
Such a grooming tactic right there. I know love knows no age, but not everyone thinks that. Bitch, even I know it's not right. That's why I'm saying this little, disclaimer. But in order to keep you interested, I gotta pretend that I don't think it's a problem. Otherwise, I know I'm not gonna be able to fuck you. This bitch thinking with his dick the whole time. Hey, don't tell your mom. Don't worry, Chris found out. I think that's worse than her mom finding out.
12, Joshua.
I know, I messed up.
Bart, you meant. 12,
Have you done
Bart.
this before?
No.
Whoa, motherfucker lied right there. He said, "Did you ever do this before?" Yeah, he did. In the police interrogation, he'll reveal that he's done it a bunch of times. Like last week, I think he was with a 15-year-old boy at that, too. And then he talks about how he was with a girl another time who might have been this age. The problem is, though, is those times were real. He really was with these kids. At least this time, it was a setup. He never really got to touch a kid. But those two times, it's like, oh, shit, those are real. So, yeah. I wonder, though, he in the police interrogation, he revealed that. So, obviously, he got away with it before. So, I'm wondering if the cops, when he said that, would use that against him in his sentencing. Hopefully. Because in part one, I was talking about how, you know, these guys get out, and, like, this is a thing that they like and what they look forward to. And you put them in jail for 10 years, say, well, now that's been 10 years, they haven't had a kid, they haven't even seen a kid. So, of course, when they get out of jail, they're going to be crazy for a kid, and they're going to be on the prowl to get with one as soon as possible. So, hopefully, having admitted, like an idiot, probably, you know, not thinking, just said it. So, hopefully, when he just blurted that out in the police interrogation, the cops provided that as, like, as evidence, or a, what do they call it, an exhibit, like the recording, provided the recording as an exhibit, and hopefully he got extra time for them, since he obviously didn't get caught when he should have.
Ever contacted an underage girl online before?
Yes.
Oh!
We have evidence of that, too. A 13-year-old. So why should I believe you?
Shit, somehow they already knew. Hold on, so, what? Was he talking to a couple people? When they were doing this sting, that must be what it was, because how else would they know? So they were a 13-year-old girl and a 12-year-old girl, and the 12-year-old girl won out. You know, obviously she's younger, of course that's what this piece of shit's gonna be more into. And 13, you're too old, bitch. I'll go with the 12-year-old.
I've done this before.
I just, first of me,
You just woke
taking
up-
a chance.
You woke up a few weeks ago and said, I'm going to chat up this girl and drive from your home where?
New York
In Brooklyn,
and Queens.
Queens.
I never really understand the difference between those New York boroughs, you know, what do they got? Queens, Brooklyn, what What are the other ones? I don't know. Staten Island, all that stuff. I never understand the difference, what they are, but it's like the people from those areas, they always like are very explicit about where they're from, and they like rep it. Like them Practical Jokers, they're from Staten Island. They make it known. Or like you have Captain America, he's from Brooklyn, but Spider-Man's from Queens. Like you hear about it all the time, and I'm just like, what are these areas? In my mind, they're all the same. It's just boroughs of New York. But apparently to the people that live there, like, I don't know, it matters. Just never understood that. Like, look, see, he said Brooklyn, and this bitch is like, nah, bitch, Queens, motherfucker. Like, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. They're probably right next to each other, like, so? But for some reason, to these New Yorkers, it does matter. No, bitch, I'm from Queens. Don't say I'm from Brooklyn. I don't know.
Brooklyn? Or do you work in Brooklyn?
I work in Brooklyn.
Okay. And you live in Queens?
Yes.
And what do you do for work in Brooklyn?
I'm a plumber.
A plumber.
Picture that ass is hanging out behind you then. Get that PC, that plumber's crack.
Good job?
Yeah.
Good pay?
Good job, good pay. That makes me think of, what was that from? Good Hang? Sweet Hang. Oh yeah, the bad lip reading of the interrogation of Zuck. And they make one of the guys say, good hang? And I think Zuck responds with sweet hang or something. That's what that sounds like. Good job? Good pay?
It's alright.
Why would you toss it away for this?
Not to let it go for a second and then repause, but I just thought of something. He was a plumber. Usually, like, plumbers and electricians and all that, they're typically self-employed. So I wonder if this bitch couldn't have been self-employed, though, the way it sounds. Like, I don't know, this is good job, good pay. Yes, good job, it's okay pay. So it makes me feel like he's working for somebody. Who knows, though? He is, 28 here? So maybe he's just apprenticing. Yeah, I mean, you gotta think about it. If he did go to school at least 4 years, so you start when you're 18, that's 22. If he's 28, that's 6 years he's been apprenticing. But still, I mean, I'm chief engineer at my job now, but I didn't get there until I was doing engineering for, 9 years? Almost a decade. So, you do got to build up to that experience level. So, maybe he is working for someone. Maybe his milestone will be when he's 30. He'll try to get his own practice. Or he's just too much of a loser and interested in fucking around with kids that, he's not going to put in the motivation for his own life and make his own firm. He should, but probably won't. And then here's Chris doing his own thing like, bitch, I'm way better than you.
What do you want people to know about all this?
I don't think there's anything that you'd want people to know. Come on, this is an embarrassing situation. Or at least it should be. You'd think it would be embarrassing. I don't know, the way he opens up to the cops, it's almost like he's not proud of it, but just like, man, whatever, this is me. This is what I'm all about. But, yeah, like, what would you say? Like, if I was in this weird situation, I don't know what I'd say. I mean, I guess the only thing you could try to say is something that saves yourself. Like, I don't know. I'm just an idiot. I was horny. I shouldn't have done it. I don't know. At the end of the day, nobody's going to listen to what you have to say anyways, because we're like, yeah, fuck you, asshole.
Nothing. What do you think should happen to you?
I guess I have no choice but to go to jail.
I guess you could just let me go home and try again in a different area where you guys aren't set up, so I can actually get lucky, because, you cock-blocked me today. And let's not forget, I still gotta take a huge shit, so if this wasn't a sting, I'd be taking a shit now, or actually maybe finished, and then I could, bring that bitch in there and fuck her with the scent. My weird fetish. I don't know, I'm just making that up.
Do you deserve it?
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, can't you...
Yep, not because of this, but... Well, I mean, yeah, because of this, but not only because of this, I should say, but also because of, your other instances that you've already proved that you're a fuck up with, so...
Explain to me what brought you here tonight?
No.
My ripping dick. I had a boner, was talking to this kid. She really worked it up. I didn't beat off, so then that tension would stay. So I'm pretty tense right now, and I was looking for some release, so that's why I'm here.
I mean, it's not right.
It is not right. I know.
But help me to understand it.
I don't know. I don't know what was going.
That's Chris's question always. He always says, I do these, like, when he's just having, like, an actual, like, interview with somebody, or just doing, like, a behind-the-scenes talking. I always do these interviews to try to find out what drives somebody to do this. And it's like, after all these seasons of To Catch a Predator, and this one season of Hansen versus Predator, and a couple episodes they had of Have a Seat with Chris, and at the end of the day, you still don't really know. These guys never give a proper answer. They never have a real logical explanation that's just like, oh, that's okay. Because at the end of the day, there really is no logical reason for it to happen, though. You know, it's just a horny asshole. It's either A, you actually have mental health issues and need help. You need somebody that can straighten your head out, give you pills or something to not have you think the way that you're currently thinking, which is, ooh, kids. Or B, could be some childhood trauma that, you know, kind of fucked you up. I think a perfect example is someone like, this is a serial killer's perspective, but I feel like it's in that same vein. It would be like Albert Fish, or what's that famous one? The one that they based Leatherface off of in Psycho, on Norman Bates? No, that's the character's name. Ed Gein. You know, he had a lot of childhood trauma, and look what happened when he grew up. And I feel like maybe that's what some of this is, why you're attracted to kids. Or 3, again, like I said in part 1 with Jeff Stacy, maybe you're just a horny asshole and you can't get pussy normally, and, you know, a 12-year-old comes along and you're like, shit, whatever, it's better than nothing. But that's really all it comes down to. I mean, these guys aren't ever going to say anything revolutionary. You could catch the smartest guy in the world, he still won't say something revolutionary. Which then again, he wouldn't really be the smartest guy in the world if he was doing this, right?
Through my mind.
You don't know.
No.
I mean, this is your chance to explain yourself.
There's no way I'm getting out of this anyway, so.
It's actually kind of funny. Chris says this is your chance to explain yourself. Not really. Because A, provided he's not arrested yet, but this could probably still be used as evidence, right? And what do they say when they're arresting you? You have a right to remain silent. So right now, Chris is kind of setting them up. They're not remaining silent. They're chatting. They're saying stuff that maybe they wouldn't say had they had their Miranda rights first. Then they'd realize, oh shit, so I shouldn't say anything. Because B, I don't have a lawyer yet. So anyways, yeah, anything they say might actually be incriminating for them. This isn't your chance to say something. Your chance to say something would be in court with a lawyer. That's your chance. Not here hanging out with Chris. You just want to get out of there and be like, whatever, fuck it, arrest me, get me out of here, let's get this whole trial going.
I'm not gonna say anymore.
You shave down there. I like
I'm not going to say anymore. He says it again. He said it 3 minutes ago. Here we go. Still got 9 minutes left. I'm not going to say anything more. Oh yeah? Still got 9 minutes, bitch.
Smooth.
Aw, there you go, bro. Nobody cares about that nasty 70s style. Ugh. It's the only thing I can agree with you with on, I guess.
You say you're going to groom yourself for this special event tonight.
Oh, special. There you go. Making a landing strip. Let that plane... Why do his hands look so weird? Look at that. It's creepy. His hands, like, are tentacles. He looks like he's like an octopus as a human. Like, what the heck? He's got that minion head with, like, octopus arm. Bro, what is your body?
That's your car, right?
Yeah, I share that car.
You share that car with whom?
My brother.
I was gonna say, why is he gripping the table like that? It's weird. But at the same time, I mean, maybe it's not bad. Chris did tell him to have his hands up when he came out of the bathroom. So him just holding the table just shows Chris, like, hey, I'm just sitting here. My hands aren't holding anything. I'm not near anything. You can see my hands. I'm just holding the table. So maybe it's a good strategy to make Chris comfortable. It just kind of looks goofy.
Your brother. You have a twin brother?
Yes, I do.
Oh, shit. Wonder if your twin's fucked up. Ooh, maybe that's why you're fucked up. Your twin fucks you? Is that what happened? You got violated by your twin?
You wouldn't be happy.
All your family in Queens?
No, my mom died and my father lives in Manhattan.
In Manhattan. Well, Joshua.
What? His mom died, his dad what?
I don't know what else to say to you. Except that
Yeah.
I'm Chris Hansen.
See, that's the other thing. He said my mom died, and I couldn't hear what he said about his dad, but that could be possibly why he's fucking up too, you know? He's kind of young. He's only 28, I think, and, you know, no parents now. It's maybe his only family left is his brother. So now he's just making terrible choices.
And this is an investigation called Hansen versus Predator.
Okay.
So if there's anything else you want people to know, now is the time.
What is that? Hold on a minute. Dang it, this thing didn't stop for me.
Investigation
Let's
called
go.
Hansen versus Predator.
Okay.
Ready?
So
Boom,
if there's
boom, boom.
anything
Show the
else
guy
you want
again.
people-
Boom! Why does this guy look like he'd be like a porn film filmer? Look at him. The button-down shirt that's open, sleeves rolled. He's like semi-balding, weird glasses. Like, you know, they get this guy off of some porn site. He's like from Bang Bus or Brazzers, and they're like, hey, do you want to work with us on the side for a little bit extra and just, you know, use a small camera to record pedos? You can use some B-roll in your adult films.
No. Now is the time.
Look at that side eye. Ooh, zooming in. There you go.
Free to leave.
Can I use the bathroom?
Wait, how did he zoom in? Did he just zoom in by moving the camera closer to him? The cameraman didn't actually zoom in. He just kind of moved the camera closer. What kind of weird fake zoom is that? What kind of professional cameraman are you? Hey, can I take a shit before I get arrested? God damn, my colon is exploding. I've been trying to hold this gas in too, because that's super awkward to be ripping ass while you're talking to me. Even though I'm a piece of shit, so you'd think I'd just let it go, but apparently I'm not.
Because I've been holding it for quite some time.
I think you should go.
I don't understand that either. Chris never lets him go to the bathroom. What is he worried about? Hey man, can I take a shit? I think you should go. Fuck you. I mean, maybe that's all it is. Maybe he's like, yeah, this guy's a pedo. Fuck him. You can hold it, asshole. You could have made better life choices and you wouldn't be here right now. And you would be able to relieve yourself at home or something. But instead, fuck yourself. Maybe they're also worried, like, what if the guy secretly had a gun on his ankle or something, and then he goes in the bathroom and comes out and shoots up everyone. So if he doesn't go to the bathroom, he just goes straight to the cops, then the cops can find the gun and disarm him, and maybe that's what it is. But I don't know, it always just seems funny. Every time somebody has to go to the bathroom, Chris is like, nah, fuck you. Only one person went to the bathroom. I think it was it Bald Beaver Hunter? With Casey Moreau, she let him go to the bathroom, and then like he had to go pee, and then he comes out and he's all relaxed and a little more giddy and goofy. And I think there's like a behind the scenes or whatever you want to call it when they're interviewing her and she's talking about it too, how he was all relaxed and much more comfortable and. Oh shit! Fuck! Oh shit! Fuck! Oh no, just a woman, I can take her. Oh shit, there's a few guys, never mind. Guys, don't throw me around too much, I got a shit. One thing about this bitch though is he does look like a big boy. I mean, look at him compared to these cops. He looks like he's at least 6'2", 6'3". It's like, come on, man, you're wasting your size. Like, instead of being a fucking pedo, like, work out, be huge. Be huge for no reason, just imposing. And then if you ever need to use it, boom! You'd have some mass on you, you know, 250 all muscle, 6'3", 250 all muscle. No, instead you got weird fingers, a bulky body, and you're a pedo. Like, come on, bro, you're wasting what you have.
Do you have anything in your pocket, sir?
Look at this bitch. He's way taller than all the cops. Oh wait, maybe not that guy. Guy's like, fuck you, I'm huge too.
Okay, sir.
Ooh, I always wanted a new pair of headphones. Oh, you got the porn filmer over here. Their stupid Nissan Altima, you know, the standard 2006 Altima that everybody had. I mean, it is a pretty solid unmarked car, though. Blends in with everyone else on the road. Where's the headrest on the passenger seat? Shit, how is he not sweating yet? Jeez, I'd be like dripping if I had to go to the bathroom and holding it this long. I mean, you just have that shiny head, but that's just oils. Ooh.
Nothing hidden on your person?
No.
You need to
Belly, look at them little man titties. Woo.
Where are they?
In the yellow bag, paperwork.
Okay, but there's nothing on you right now.
No.
Okay.
Okay. You need to use the bathroom? Yes. Okay, right through there.
God damn, I got a shit. How many times am I gonna tell you guys?
The officers in uniform are gonna
They
do
set him up. Yeah, the bathroom's that way. Bitch, here's a cell for you. Oh, fuck, I thought I was gonna be able to take a shit. I'm in a cell instead now.
process you, okay? I know you've never been arrested, but they're gonna fingerprint you and photograph you. When they're done,
This is
I'd
ringing
like
up
to
as
take you upstairs.
worthless.
If you'd like an opportunity to talk, that's gonna be up to you.
Hey, if you were like 20 years younger, I'd
you should think about
fuck
it as you're spending time down here, because right now, we only have one version of events, we don't have your side of the story, okay? Is Joshua?
Alright, we're gonna stop here. What are we even at now? Ooh, 10 minutes. Jeez, so he's got 4 minutes and 6 seconds with these cops. Anyways, that'll be the part 3. So yeah, this ends part 2, and until then, I said see ya. I also said thanks for checking this out with me. But yeah, also, see ya, because I will. Bye.